Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Alright, today we're unboxing two absolute NES classics, Super Mario Bros. 3 and Metal Gear, both still in their original boxes. Now here's the cool part, I actually found these through Facebook Marketplace. Yeah, it's not every day you scroll through Marketplace and come across gaming history sitting there waiting for you. Most of the time it's furniture, yard equipment, or stuff you don't really need. But once in a while, you get lucky, and for me, this was one of those moments. I couldn't pass them up. These aren't just games, these are time capsules. The kind of things you take home in the late 80s or early 90s. Rip the plastic off and just dive head first into the whole new adventure. So today, we're going to crack these boxes open and relive what it was like to buy and open these games brand new. Let's start with the boxes themselves. Here's Super Mario Bros. 3, bright yellow, Mario flying in his raccoon suit. This cover is pure nostalgia. Back then, this box art was the trailer. No gameplay videos, no YouTube, just this image telling you this is going to be the biggest adventure yet. And then you've got Metal Gear. Look at that artwork. Gritty, military, serious. This was a completely different tone. While Mario was colorful and playful, Metal Gear felt like you were stepping into a grown-up world of espionage and danger. Two boxes, two totally different vibes. And now, let's open them up. Here it is, the experience of opening Super Mario Bros. 3 like it's 1990 all over again. First, the cartridge inside its classic black NES sleeve. That label art is burned into the memory of everyone who owned this game. Next, the instruction manual. And man, look at this. Bright, colorful pages, little illustrations, story elements. This wasn't just a manual. It was a mini guidebook you'd read front to back before you even played. Sometimes, you'd also get inserts, Nintendo Power subscription flyers, posters, or little ads for other games. As a kid, you'd spread everything out on the floor like it was part of the treasure. Some quick fun facts. Super Mario Bros. 3 sold over 17 million copies worldwide, making it the best-selling standalone NES game. It was hyped in America through the Wizard movie in 1989, and it introduced so many iconic features, overworld maps, new suits like the Tanuki and Frog, and some of the most creative level design the NES ever saw. For many players, this wasn't just a game, it was the game that defined their childhood. Alright, now let's open Metal Gear. Here's the cartridge, again with its NES sleeve. The label art is totally different. No bright colors here, just serious military vibes. Then we've got the manual, and like Mario's playful artwork, this one's loaded with text, strategy notes, and mission details. This game actually wanted you to think differently. Sneak, avoid enemies, use stealth instead of just blasting everything in sight. And here's the fun history. Metal Gear was first released in Japan in 1987, and by 1988 it made its way to the NES. It was one of the first attempts at what creator Hideo Kojima would later call tactical espionage action. It paved the way for the entire Metal Gear Solid franchise. So while Mario had you flying through colorful levels, Metal Gear was teaching kids patience, strategy, and a whole new style of gameplay that most of us had never seen before. Looking at these side by side really hits you. Mario was bright, family friendly, the ultimate blockbuster. Metal Gear was darker, grittier, experimental. Two totally different experiences, but both unforgettable. And you know what? The whole unboxing process was part of the fun. The art, the manuals, the inserts. You just don't get that with today's slim plastic cases or digital downloads. Back then, every game felt like a full package. And there you have it, Super Mario Bros. 3 and Metal Gear. Two games, two genre, two legends, both found on a lucky Facebook marketplace hunt. And both still able to capture that magic of opening a brand new NES game. This is what it felt like to be a kid in the late 80s and early 90s. Tearing open that box, flipping through the manual, and diving into something brand new. I want to hear from you guys. What's your favorite NES memory? Was it opening a game like this, flipping through the manuals, or maybe pulling an all-nighter trying to beat one more level? Drop your story in the comments. I'd love to read them. If you've enjoyed this trip back in time, hit that like button. Subscribe for more retro unboxings and console deep dives. And share this with someone who grew up with the NES era. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Adios.